chance, finally, for your colleagues to talk back at us. My pleasure to introduce to you now the class president, Michael Paula, DPM.
Hi, Mom. Good morning, everyone. My name is Michael Paula, and it is an indescribable honor to be speaking before you today, to be speaking about my friends and peers, and to be addressing my fellow doctors, to be addressing the graduating class of 2018. To my intelligent, hardworking, and resilient friends, I would like to thank you for granting me this privilege and distinct honor of serving as your class president for these past 4 years. It has been an enriching experience representing you, but more so, it has granted me the opportunity to get to know so many of you on a personal level. I'm deeply honored to be able to celebrate this day with you. These past 4 years have been tiring, stressful, and at times unforgiving, but it was these challenges and these experiences that brought us close and that unified us. It was these experiences that made us friends and that today makes us colleagues. I cannot imagine having spent these years differently, and I cannot imagine being here without you all. I know that in these 4 years, we have made memories that we will never forget with friends we will always have. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for these memories. I thank you for the support. I thank you for the times we all forced each other to study. I thank you for the notes we shared. I thank you for the coffee and the Red Bulls we bought one another. I thank you for the all-nighters. I thank you for lending your white coats when one was forgotten at home. I thank you for I thank you for holding the shuttle. I thank you for being there. Class of 2018, I thank you for these 4 years with a profoundness that no speech will express. To the audience, in case you think I'm being gratuitous, during our time at NYCPM, the class of 2018 broke a record for the college with a 100% first round match rate for residency. We made NYCPM history. Additionally, we had a 100% success rate for our Part 2 boards. These triumphs are without a doubt a feat I credit to the faces I see in the audience, my classmates. This record is a direct result of all of your hard work. The flashcards, the PowerPoints, and the very long nights were all worth it. I am incredibly proud of us and proud to share these accomplishments with you. I would also like to thank all the family members and loved ones for traveling to be here today. None of us would be up here if it weren't for you. To quote Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting, some people can't believe in themselves until someone else believes in them first. So thank you for believing. Thank you for supporting us, and even more so for understanding us in our toughest times. For being there. For allowing us to occupy your dining room tables with medical textbooks. For allowing us to sleep till noon when we could. For understanding why we can't show up for dinner, or why we can't come home for the weekend. Because you knew, and you saw, and sometimes you took the brunt of it, and you supported us anyway. This day is about you as much as it is about us. Words alone will never express our gratitude. Now, how am I supposed to impart some wisdom into you all when I'm in your exact same shoes? It's a very difficult task. So I decided to share a little story about a carrot, an egg, and coffee beans. A young woman went to her mother and told her about her life and how things were so hard for her. She did not know how she was going to make it, and she wanted to give up. She was tired of fighting and struggling. It seemed as one problem was solved, a new one arose. Her mother took her to the kitchen, and she filled 3 pots with water. In the first, she placed carrots. In the second, she placed eggs. In the last, she placed coffee beans. She let them sit and boil. In about 20 minutes, she turned off the burners. She fished the carrots out and placed them in a bowl. She pulled the eggs out and placed them in another bowl, and she ladled the coffee into a third bowl. Turning to her daughter, she asked, "Tell me what you see." "Carrots, eggs, and coffee," she replied. She brought her closer and she asked her to feel the carrots. She did and noted they were soft. She then asked her to take an egg and break it. After pulling off the shell, she observed a hard-boiled egg. She finally asked her to sip the coffee, and the daughter smiled as she tasted its rich aroma. The daughter then asked, "What's the point, Mom?" Her mother explained that each of these objects had faced the same adversity, boiling water, but each reacted differently. The carrot went in strong and hard and unrelenting. However, after being subjected to the boiling water, it softened and became weak. The egg had been fragile. Its thin outer shell had protected its liquid interior. But after being through the boiling water, its insides became hardened. The ground coffee beans were unique, however. After they were in the boiling water, they changed the water. Which are you, she asked the daughter. When adversity knocks on your door, how do you respond? Are you a carrot, an egg, or coffee bean? Think of this, which am I? Am I the carrot that seems strong, but with pain and adversity, do I wilt and become soft and lose my strength? Am I the egg that starts with a malleable heart, but changes with heat? Did I become hardened and stiff? Does my shell look the same, but on the inside I am bitter and tough? Or am I like the coffee bean? The bean actually changes the hot water, the very circumstances that brings it pain. When the water gets hot, it releases its fragrance and flavor. If you are like the bean, when things are at their worst, you get better, you change the situation around you. When the hours are